My name is Amy Simpson, and I own Microage Technology Solutions here in Ptbo. We have about 28 staff, and we support new small businesses, government, education, all different kinds of business. So one of the questions that people are always asking is, when would I consider outsourcing my IT? Or do I even know when that would be? So hopefully today I'm going to explain a few things that might help you figure all that out, because obviously I'm just slightly biased because I think any business needs to have a good, stable, secure technology platform in order to grow their business. So one of the first things I want to talk about is just explain a little about IT and outsourcing. First of all, what is it? Because I think it's important to understand what we're talking about before we tell you what we think maybe you could do to resolve it. So I guess one of the key points is that it's basically anything. So it can be servers, desktops, notebooks, telephony, internet companies, software off the shelf or custom developed. It can be anything that helps your company run and prosper or communicate with your customers. So it's a very wide scope of things that it can involve. One of the key things is also the users, which seem to be the long forgotten people behind the scenes. Obviously, if you're running a business on your own and you're one person, you're that user. But if you get 10 people working with you and every day they have 10 problems that they can't resolve and you don't have IT support, they're going to use people within your company to fix those issues. And what you might not realize is the intangible costs involved in letting that occur. You believe you're saving money by not outsourcing your IT because your staff is handling it, and yet you have your finance guy and your sales girl and your other person all working on this word problem for 4 hours when they should be doing their other jobs to grow your company. So that's just my take on it, because I'm a business owner as well, and I understand about saving money and cutting costs, but you shouldn't be doing it at the expense of the productivity and the growth of your business. Another sure sign is it might be time to do something is when you're broken more than you're working. And you would be surprised how many clients we speak to that have been just living in this world of horror, to me. And then they engage with a company like ours, and it's like, oh, we didn't even know that's the way it could be. Those are the exciting moments for me, when I realize that we are providing great service to companies. Another thing, when you get to the point of you're concerned about your brand image and the perception of that image, some say that having outages and downtime and not getting emails, that's a reflection on your brand. So if you don't keep your house in order, how is it you're delivering your business that you deliver to your clients if you can't even keep your house in order? So this is when you start to think, maybe I should be looking at other options and coming over to the other side. So in terms of size of companies that use us, I guess as I said earlier, it varies a lot. But ultimately, you would probably want to have a few people on staff that you're managing and operating with, because then you'll need communications, you'll need backup, multiple people need multiple things. For example, we would supply a server on the ground or in the cloud. We would monitor and maintain that server, so you don't even have to worry about it. We would protect it with antivirus, spam, all kinds of great stuff to make it run and be safe and secure. We would come visit you twice a year just to say hi and see how things are going. And we also have a help desk, which is a huge one, where users can call on an unlimited basis for every little thing that's bothering them. And as I mentioned, that can really slow work down. If you can't print the document, or you're working on a proposal, or you're a lawyer and you need to work on a Saturday because you're doing a huge thing and it breaks, we're available 7/24 to support you in those kind of endeavors. So there's 4 main points, I guess, if I can leave you with that, and then I'll get off my little soapbox. And I hope it's helped. So the first thing is that IT firms have better expertise and knowledge in the subject matter than your staff, most likely. Unless you're an IT company, then that's different. Reducing the risk. So we help you reduce the risk of unplanned outages, because the whole pretense behind the kind of support we offer is proactive rather than reactive. We try to prevent the issues rather than just, oh my gosh, that's broken again, go fix it. We try to not let it break. So that's the second point. Also, 7/24-hour support. People don't realize how many manufacturing companies, legal firms, all kinds of things in Peterborough, plus global clients that we have that require 24-hour support because they're not even in this country. They're somewhere else, and they're operating, and they can actually page us and have us do a remote session at 2 o'clock in the morning, Peterborough time, which is 8 o'clock in Brazil. It's pretty neat stuff. The other thing I hope it would let you do is improve your company focus. So we want you to be focusing on what you do. You are running a company that does something, sells widgets, builds apps, whatever. I want you to look after that business and grow that business, and we'll look after the IT. That's how it works. I have proof of it from my clients. So they're allowed to grow and expand and totally focus on what they do. So I hope that was helpful, and I've enjoyed speaking to you today.